Hi guys, today we're back to the restoration of the Wessex mower, another episode. It's just a quick grind down. I'm going to grind it down off camera because I don't want it too boring. If you want to keep it as real as I can, but I'm going to miss some of the stages out. Like on that one today, I missed a lot of grinding out. I started grinding and then just skipped it. So it looked like it just suddenly got done, but it was like a good 30 minutes I expect extra on camera, off camera there, grinding. So I'll tell you how long it took you. You can add it all up then in these episodes, plus the time I'm saying, and that shows you how long, other than getting tools ready and stuff like that. But you can have a rough idea how many hours it takes then to restore this. We still got a hell of a long way to go yet. I haven't even started on the bits yet, and but we'll get there now. We'll keep at it. That's the thing with these; they're a long procedure really, and I'm only doing it like once, twice a week. So I've got so many other things on the go. If I was on it every day, like 8 hours, you'd slam through it. We'd done in a week, I expect. If your job was specifically to restore this, but because it's part time, that's I could do more videos a week, but I don't want to make it. I'm trying to keep my channel a bit of variety, so at least one on this, and I should get back to this. So I have to get a bit more now as well. One episode now, I think I'll do a week. Alright, so I'll grind it down and we'll come back to it now. I'll grind down a bit by that to show you this side. So dark in here, it is. Like realistically, I should have been sandblasted, but just financially, I couldn't do that. So a lot of people can't do that. So this is just the only way they can do it. So that's why I'm showing it this way. We get it now. Just get it down. Just do a little bit on camera, and the rest will be just filling in. When I first looked underneath, I didn't think it was that bad. It's the same as everything. They always look alright. As soon as you start getting into it, need more than you first think like. Let's blow it off a bit. See where we are. Oh, my glasses now. Like I said in the last video, we're doing it in sections. This one today, and then the last one then. That's how it goes. I might do another day, no, not this week, we're Thursday now. No, it'll be next weekend in the centre there, and then we're just on rubbing it down then. We're not far away really, on the underneath. There's still a lot to do. So we'll clean these holes out now. Right, let's try again. Let's hope you can see that right there. And clean the holes out. Where the fillet have gone through, it's right on where the wood is underneath. With that, sounds tidy. Sounds tidy. Right, do these back ones, yeah, now, clean these out. So as I said, because I could see both sides, it didn't matter, like right there. blades for it as well. Not blades, belts. So they'll be coming soon. The belts were really good on there. I'll either get new 8-8 blades or look for the proper blades for it. Like these are 8-8. Which work alright anyway, so I know what it. I just gotta get them. There we are, it's getting there. As long as you've got it flat-ish like that, I don't take too much away. As long as you're coming back to the good stuff. If you've got bits in the corners, you've got a belt sand now. All the corners, you can't get a grinder. That's where the belt sand will get into them. There's a bit more to get off by you, if you look. Grind them now. And that's all the grinder then. I'm going to rub all this down here with a wire brush, that's all, spindle. Get all the grass, all the bits of scrap down there off. Another tip with the paint that I'd mention there before I forget. If you're doing something like this, always buy enough. Well, not just enough, more paint than you're going to need. Because if you've got to touch it up in the future, like different paints, slightly different tints to them. So I'd say to get more than you need. And then you've got enough, if you want to touch it up or whatever, if you want to change bits in the future and you think, damn it, I didn't have the right colour, you always got a bit more paint in. So try to have more than you need, to have that little bit, even if it's a litre over or half a litre over, just to blow things back in the future. Like if you change parts or whatever, you've got the right colour then to match it all back in. So there we are, that's all the grinding with the electric grinder, 4.5 inch. Now we give it a quick fibre disc now. Just bang it down with that, smooth it out a bit. I'm only showing bits of each procedure. It takes a lot longer than what I'm actually doing it on the camera. A lot will be off camera. About 15 minutes extra is spent on the grinding. While the camera's in the corner, I'll de-air that down by there now. Not de-air, belt sand there. So what I do in the corners there. See alright? Try to get some close-ups as well, people. Moving alright, because I've got the mask half on and half off. It's a bit dusty job this. With the lights. Yeah, this is where the belt sander comes in by his own. Not going to get in the corner by there. Perfect, grinders can't get in stuff like that. The clip as well. There we are. With a grinder, you won't get in that corner That's where the belt sander is brilliant for corners and all that. So I recommend getting a belt sander. You can get an electric one if you want, 10mm wide or 12mm, like a Black & Decker, that'd do it. But if you've got a big compressor, just get the A ones. Put a new disc on, but just using it plus, yeah. There we are. The belt sander now. There's really chunks here. These chunks here. There we are. Another reason I didn't take these off. Another reason I didn't take these off, the spindles, because you can see the steel is good underneath there. Nothing wrong with that under there. That steel is good. It wouldn't have got under there. Both sides are like sandwiched. So if you can see underneath the bolts were good, where the nuts were. So yeah, that's the only good part. The rest can't get at them under there. Blow it off now, and it's just put a bit of skin of fillage on it. There we are. I'm happy with that. Look at them dogs. Happy enough with that. If you've got a rust seater and you want to put it on, help yourself. You know what I mean? It's just I'm not going to go out and buy it especially. I had some left, that's why I done the other side with that. A little bit loose for there. But so that's all you're going to get really. You can't get down in the pits because you're going to take too much of the good steel off. You're trying to get down there. As you can see, it's good down there. Well, it's alright. That's solid enough. So we'll just put a skimmer fillet on now, and that's another one done, other than rubbing it down. Bit of a dirty job this. See? And that's wearing a mask. So that's the only thing. Let's show it. Because I'm going to have a wash and then carry on. It's just some old stuff knocked up a while ago, thinned out. Put it on there. Look at them dogs now. Always when I start filming. I said I haven't got to be perfect under here. It's just peace of mind on anything. I know it's not going to rust any worse. And it'll be smoother, so obviously if it's a nicer finish, you can keep it cleaner. Maybe the grass won't stick to it so good if it's nice and shiny. Well, there's no evidence of that, but it's just a thought. And being all rusty and bits holding onto it. It's just a protective layer anyway, so if you imagine it, this will last for a long time then. I wonder up there, I don't know if the camera can see it yet. I'll do the back last. Like I said, this will be a long, another episode, but there'll be many episodes more to come. And after this then, we'll move on to another one. And once I run out of them, I'm always buying mowers. But I got a taller to do. That's the next one. Well, working alongside this one. And I got my ransoms, my bunt done. That'll be a big job. Mum decided whether to take the engine off because it's quite tidy around the engine. I don't like making work for the sake of it, pointless stripping down to the last bolt if we can get a little bit of around it. If you have to, yeah. I don't miss out corners for the sake of it. Here comes the rain. Good thing with the tin shed, you hear the tin roof area on the top. I've been in the shed for 40 odd years, so all my life, in other words. Got attached to it now. Same roof, same building. So you can see it's coming tidy now, isn't it? Like I said, I'm not going to go mad under here, just smooth it out. There's pits in there, pinholes, you can stay in there. It's just going to be a hell of a lot better. Don't go too close to the spindle, otherwise you end up, I've gone a bit there now, cleaning it all. That's where the time will be. If you can get it so a DA will finish it, that's going to be quicker. Or sander, like a 5B disc. Yeah, so I might just use that under here. So I'm just using up any old filler. It's not very good for the outside. Just using the under here. As you can imagine, I go through a lot of filler. You can see how much I put on the last 2 months. About 3 months, 3 months. On the 10th of the next month will be 3 months then I'll be doing videos. So I'm done bad, I got 100 odd videos on there, 170 odd I think. I done 46 videos in the first week. So I tried to slam them on there, to get it going, to build it up, get a bit of an audience. I've got 119 subscribers. So just over 2 weeks ago I had 88. So it hasn't been bad. On the 18th of this month I had 88 when I done my speech video. So it keeps coming like that. I might be alright. I think I overestimated 1,000 in the year. Realistically, it don't matter how long it takes. A few years, whatever. But sooner the better. Right, so there we are. That's a nice coat on there. I will do the sides as well. I'll knock up some more now. Do the back. There we are. So just used up the last of this blue stuff now. A bit, got a few chunks in there, but mix it in now. Like I said, underneath, use up any older stuff you've got. Just mix it in. I can't praise these onion boards. I call them onion boards. That's the U-Pol one. Enough. If you're doing a lot of filler like I do, really recommend getting these onion boards. Dig it all in. It was a bit mixy, a bit thick it was in bits. Get it all the same texture. Mix it off the card. A lot of people don't mix it off the card. I used to in the beginning. And you end up and start putting it on, you have a streak away. It's really hard now. So I'll pass on as many tips as I can. That's what all these videos are all about. That's hopefully on my channel will be about, with the odd occasion or a bit of messing about like. I've got a bit of fun as well. Something different. The majority I'll try to do how-to videos. A few bodywork tips now and then. Just build them in into all them the rusty pits. I just hope people find it interesting this if they want to learn, well, the art I'd say, of bodywork. restoring stuff like this way. Some people might have different ways of doing it, but I understand, but this is just my way. And I worked for like dealerships, and that was the dealership way, so this is the right way. Can't really go far wrong. Anyway, so there we are. We've got a bit left over for the sides. So pull it, keep pulling it back and forth. We've got a few bigger dips there, see them? Camera on. Don't be talking and not recording. Done that before. So pull it. In the summer you got to go fast because it's cold now. You play with it a bit more. I always go back and say you can overplay with it. So once it's on there and you're pretty happy, just move on to the next bit then before it goes off. I hate having filler left over. That's just like sacrilege. That's very paid, but I filled that with it. I warmed that up tonight. It was a nasty kink with it, it was. Come back to that, we do in the middle section. And the baffle. Just use it all up now around here. Nasty dip there, I didn't see it, I could have warmed that up. It's too late now. The thing you think you found, sorted out, and then you find some again. Like I said, if you've got the financial means just to get it sandblasted, just get it sandblasted. But I know a lot of people who will be watching these videos haven't got that means. So this is the only way they can really do it. So that's why I'm doing these videos for the normal people who've got something rusty, need to do it up. That's what I'm trying to be my audience, in other words. Look at them dogs, they just know they do. When I'm filming, I press stop now, they'll stop barking. That, I'm happy enough with that. I'm going to mix a bit more. Come on there. I'll do. There we are. Looks better now, doesn't it? I reckon. So we just rub that down. Like I said, it won't be perfect. Just could push a bit through there. That's quite nice, but anyway. Yeah, I'm going to be perfect. Just knock all the lines out of there. You'll see when I start sanding it what I mean. And we'll leave a coat of it on there then. Don't want to take all of it back off. And then it's just prime. So that's that one done. That's that one done. And I did touch up little bits. If I got another mix going off something else, just walk up here. And I'll do the same on that one. And I'll do this one now next week. Put on this one there. Because thinking about it, we only got like 8 weeks, 10 weeks. Well, until like April, till we start cutting again. Probably March. Just over 2 months. So I got to get, because I use this on the caravan, so I got to get on with it and get it done. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. There'll be many more to follow. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Cheers.